What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on what is the personality of your future spouse, and that's going to be the top row. And then I'm going to be doing another question, and it's going to be what is the appearance of your future spouse, and that's going to be the bottom row. So I want to try something different, and I don't know how this is going to go. I really hope that it goes well and it does resonate. But like I said, I'm trying something different, and we'll really just see how this goes, to be honest. Sorry. So I have 7 piles for each question. The first pile is this pile right here for your future spouse's personality. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. This is pile 4. This is pile 5. And this is pile 6. And then on your future spouse's appearance, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, this is pile 4, this is pile 5, and this is pile 6. So yeah, I really hope that this message resonates, and I hope you enjoy this reading because I'm really excited to see how this goes. If it did resonate, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if it didn't, I mean, we got 7 piles, or 6 piles. My apologies. We got 6 piles, so you can always pick another one. And if not, I got another video on my channel of your future spouse. So if it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry. I really hope it does, though, because I'm trying my best to read and get whatever I'm getting from the cards. So like I said, I really do hope it resonates, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And thank you guys for supporting my channel and just being so supportive and liking, comments, subscribing. Everything you do, I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, I will see you guys in your pile. Hey pile 1, this is your reading on what is your future spouse's appearance. And this could be a woman or a man. It really does not matter. We're just, oops, my bad. I said appearance. I meant to say, okay, so. Hey, pile 1. Hey, pile 1. This is your reading on what is your future spouse's personality like. And this can be for a woman or a man. It does not matter. For the personality, only did 1 card. So I'm gonna see what their personality is like. And as you guys can see, it's represented as the sun for their personality. So this is a message for somebody. Your future spouse might have like a resting bee face. But at the same time, like when you get to know them, like they are honestly like this ball of sunshine, just they're so bright, they're so positive, they're so happy. Because I don't know why I'm drawn to like how the sun looks, like how honestly she just looks like you know what I'm saying? And so I feel as though that your future spouse could be a person that their face is always looking like that. Or they could be someone that just when people are seeing them around, they always have that type of face. Like they always have that look on their face. But it's like people like misjudge them because they don't really know that your future spouse is like they're really the sun. Like when you get to talk to them, I feel as though they're a person that'll make you laugh. I feel as though they're really positive. I'm hearing they will dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let me try it again. Hey pile 1, this is your reading on your future spouse's personality. This could be for a man or for a woman. It does not matter. We're just getting the personality of this person. So I'm going to flip over your card and see what came out for you. So we have the sun. For their personality, okay, I know this is like weird. This may resonate for one person, but I feel as though that your future spouse may be the type of person where it's like you get the their first impression, or just like when you see them, you may think they're some type of way, but they're really a different way. If you get what I'm saying, like, I don't know, I'm drawn to the sun and how the sun looks. And like, for example, you would think that the sun would be smiling. You would think that it would be happy because like everybody else is smiling. See how she's smiling? I mean, the horse isn't really smiling, but it's just like you would think they would be like happy and like radiating this positive energy. But I feel as though your future spouse may be somebody that kind of walks around and like kind of has like a resting bee face, or just kind of looks kind of cold, or just mean, or just like rude or something like that. But then it's like when you actually get to talk to them, I feel as though your future spouse is the person where it's like they're extremely positive. They're going to always make you laugh. They're a good time. I feel as though they're going to always give you positive advice, good advice. They're going to always want to build you up. They're going to be the type of person where they want to see you do your best and see you smile. They're always going to be wanting to push you in the right direction. I feel as though that your future spouse may be the type of person where like once people get to know them, that a lot of people want to be around them. A lot of people want to be in their energy. A lot of people want to talk to them, get advice from them. A lot of people look up to them. And I feel as though that your future spouse may also attract children, kids. They may be somebody that's really good with kids. They just possibly have like a childlike spirit, or like a kind of like a childlike, you know what I'm saying? Like their personality, they act like a child a little bit. Like they like to have fun, but at the same time, I feel as though they still like have this very grounded, serious personality. But again, that's only for people that don't know them. When you get to know them, they could play all day. They could have fun all day. Like honestly, I feel as though there's somebody that's kind of childish. They could be a little childish sometimes, but at the same time, it's like they just like to have fun. They're not always serious. They just love to have fun. They're probably like really playful, always making jokes. Your future spouse might be the person where they might like joke around with you a lot. And it's all because they just want to make you laugh. I really feel like though that their energy is really positive. They want everybody to be in a good mood. They want people to just feel good. They want people to just be happy. And I don't think they're the type of person to put anybody down. If anything, if you're sad and you feel down, they want to bring you up. They want you to see the lighter side of every situation. Also, that may be how they think as well. Is they're the type of person where they see the bright side of every situation. They could be having a bad day. For example, their car breaks down. They're late on their car note. They haven't paid their phone bill. They're late to pick their kid up for school, and this could all be happening in one day. But they still see the brighter side of the situation, where it's like they're not gonna let anything bring them down. It doesn't matter what it is. They're so positive. They're always radiating this positive energy. I'm also getting even when they aren't feeling the best, they still have this positive energy, this positive mindset, this bright aura coming off of them. Like it's just like your future spouse is somebody that honestly is extremely positive. Like they could also smile a lot. For some of you guys, they could smile a lot. They could have a really beautiful smile. It's just, again, they just want to make you smile. They want to make sure you're happy. They want to make sure you're good. Again, I think they have a lot of friends, a lot of people surrounding them. And they could be like the one out of the friend group that possibly likes to make everybody laugh and just like to have fun. I'm seeing they could be a type of person where their personality would be good on like for entertainment. They have a personality that would be really good for entertainment. So they would be good to be on television or possibly be on YouTube, or they might do that. but their personality fits perfectly with whatever they do. And I feel as though they are doing something where it's entertainment. I'm hearing like weatherman or weatherwoman, something like that. But it's like that they are like the person that like brightens your day. They're the person that you see at the beginning of your day or something like that. They could be an actor, an actress. They could be somebody that does like post positive messages on their social media. That may be something they like to do, or they just a motivational speaker. Doing their personality is like they're very bright, and I feel as though their career will have to tie in with their personality, because it's like they brighten people's day. They make people see things on the brighter side, or it's like they put light on a dark situation. But overall, I do feel as though that your future spouse is somebody that could possibly have like Leo, could have a lot of Leo traits, or just they have this Leo energy radiating from them. They could also like to be out in the sun. They like to be out in the sun. I'm seeing somebody like in the suntan or something like that, or they could have this type of personality where it's like they love to be outside. They love to go swimming is what I'm hearing, hiking. Like their favorite type of day is a sunny day. I feel as though that also that their mood could also be changeable. For example, if it's a rainy day, they may be really sad and gloomy. But when it's a sunny day, they're really happy, really positive, really upbeat, like wanting to go out and have fun. This could be somebody that does like to travel a lot as well. They may like to take a lot of trips, or just they like to go places where it's very unique. They might like to garden as well. I'm looking at these flowers. They may have a garden or just like to plant flowers. And again, like they like to be outside. They like to do things outside. They are people that just love to be outside. They love to be out in the sun. They may like to be naked out in the sun. So yeah, they might like to go swimming. Or they could be someone that just honestly would just go outside just to admire the things outside. Like I'm seeing somebody just staring at a tree or just looking up at the sun. Like I said, they appreciate the little things in life. And I feel as though that they have an extremely big heart, especially when they fall for you, or when they fall in love with you, or when they really care for you. They're somebody that will literally do whatever for you. They have a lot of love for you, and I feel as though they love hard. They may appear as somebody that's like mean. They may be really I know this isn't their appearance, but they may be somebody that's like maybe bigger, or they taller, or they just look intimidating or just mean. But it's like once you get to know them, honestly, they're like this gentle giant is what I'm hearing. They're really such a sweetheart, and they really love hard. They're really positive, and honestly, they just want to make you happy, pile one. I feel as though that they are just somebody that is honestly, they have a very beautiful heart, a beautiful soul. They may also have like very beautiful, this isn't their appearance. I don't know why their appearance is coming out, but they may have very beautiful eyes as well. Like you may fall in love with their eyes, or something about their eyes is like gonna stand out to you. They also may have a kid as well, or have kids, or just they do something with kids. They may work with kids. I'm feeling like they may work in like a daycare, or they could be like some type of leader, and kids look up to them, or they inspire kids. They're like a role model. People really see them as a role model. Again, somebody to look up to. They have really good advice, and again, they just spread positive energy. There's no, I mean, obviously nobody's perfect, but overall your future spouse is somebody that's extremely positive. They spread a lot of positive energy. Love and light is what I'm hearing. And again, they're just somebody that just has a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul, and they just want to make people happy. They want to make people smile. Yeah. So, pile one, that is the first part of your reading on the personality of your future spouse. I really hope this message resonated, and I will see you in the second part. What's up, pile two? This is your reading on what is your future spouse's personality like. And like I told the last pile, this can be for a man or for a woman. We're just strictly going to be talking about the personality. So yeah, let's see what their personality's like. So we got the Ace of Cups. So your future spouse may be someone that will be very expressive with their emotions. They're going to be someone that is possibly extremely vulnerable with you or with other people. They could be somebody that is extremely emotional, possibly very sensitive. I feel like they're going to be somebody that's going to wear their heart on their sleeve as well. Your future spouse may cry a lot, or just they may feel other people's emotions, and they may be somebody that like takes in a lot, or like they're taking a lot of people's emotions. So your future spouse may have the personality or be the type of person where like a lot of people come to them and like they might cry to your future spouse, they might vent to your future spouse, but like it's because your future spouse understands. I feel like they could be very empathic. They can feel people's emotions. They may even feel like they feel the world's emotions, but they're somebody that is extremely emotional. And they understand. Like this is the type of person where you could literally be crying and not know what you're crying about, and it's like they're gonna start crying too because it's like you're crying. I feel as though they just understand people, and they don't even have to be somebody that cries a lot. I just feel as though they understand emotions. They understand what you're going through, and they may have never been through that situation, but it's like they understand, and they try to understand, and they want you to express yourself, and they're going to express themselves as well, but they want you to get them to understand, and like they want to understand you and your emotions. Because your future spouse is somebody that's extremely deep. They're very deep. They may have like a water sign or appear like a water sign, maybe a sun, moon, or rising. They could be a water sign, maybe Venus. But I feel as though there's somebody that is extremely deep. They may also be someone that holds on to the past a lot, I'm getting. It's like it's really hard for them to let go of past relationships, past people, past experiences. They may have a lot of trauma as well, pile two, but it's like they hold on to the past a lot, and I feel as though it's because those things that happened to them, it really cut them deep, or it really meant a lot to them. So there's somebody that it may take them a little minute to like shed the past or let go of the past. I don't think there's somebody that's like gonna like keep going back to the past. I just feel as though they're going to be somebody that brings up the past a lot, because they still have to shed those emotions. They still need to let go, and for them it's a process. It's not just like they can instantly let it go. No, like for them it's going to take a minute for them to let go of things. And they may be somebody that talks about their trauma and their past experiences with you, because I do feel like they're going to be extremely vulnerable with you. They're going to be extremely open, because that's just their personality. They're somebody, they're like the type of person where, like, for example, at work, there's always that one person that like everybody goes to about their problems at work, and it's like they're so understanding. And it's like I'm seeing somebody that's like looking like you know, when you're talking to somebody and you can just tell that they feel where you're coming from. You can tell that they understand. And it's like I'm seeing somebody tilting their head and like nodding their head, and they're just like, I understand. Like, I understand. I don't know, like they just may be somebody that truly just, they feel your emotions. They may even feel when you're not okay. They may feel when you're not okay. They may feel when you're happy. They may feel when you're sad. They feel when something's wrong in the relationship. again, they feel emotions. They are extremely emotional, and they're somebody that really just understands. Also, for some of you guys though, I'm getting that also they could also be somebody that they won't just give you the key to their heart. They could be somebody that it takes a lot to really get to their heart, just because they've been hurt so much. And maybe there's somebody that appears to be this cold person, but then once you actually get to know them, or once they give you their heart, it's like you realize they are literally a crybaby. And no offense to your future spouse, but they have emotions, and their emotions run deep, extremely deep. And it's just like, wow, I didn't know that you were this sensitive. I didn't know that you were this emotional. But I feel as though that there's somebody that may hide a lot. They may have a lot of Scorpio in their chart, or they just may hide a lot of their emotions. They may not tell you everything, or it's like it takes them a minute to open up. But mainly what I'm getting for your future spouse, when it comes to their personality, they are emotional. I'm getting very moody as well. They may be someone that's like, 1 minute they're extremely sad, then the next minute they're happy, and then they're mad. Then it's just like, it's just a bunch of stuff with them. I feel as though they're just emotional people. They are controlled by their emotions. And they could be older, they could be younger, but it's like, I don't think they are very emotionally intelligent. They could be, but I'm not really getting that. For some of you guys, your future spouse may be emotionally intelligent, but I just don't see that, especially when I'm looking at this cup and how like just the water and just stuff is just running out of the cup. It's like, even if they try to like hold back their emotions, or even if they try to like not show them, you could possibly still see it. Like, they may be the type of person where it's like their feelings show on their face, or just like, yeah, how their feelings shows on their face. They could try to act like they don't care, but you can tell they do care. Or they could try not to cry, but then you see a little tear running down their eye as they're trying to like walk away. Like, I just feel like with them, they're emotional. But then at the same time though, they do everything with emotions. I'm feeling like with this person, for example, for your birthday, they're gonna put a lot of thought, a lot of love, a lot of care into your birthday present. It could be something small, but I feel as though they're the type of person where they give very heartfelt gifts. They are somebody that honestly, their words will touch your heart. They know how to get to your heart. They're really good with their words when it comes to like touching your heart. But I feel like they're a pretty honest person, like, because they're speaking from their emotions, and that's the truth. They're speaking their truth, how they truly feel. So I feel as though there's somebody that's really honest, and again, they're gonna be somebody that's really, they do everything out of love. They lead with their heart. They lead with their emotions as well. And I feel as though that they're gonna be somebody that's like, if they're not feeling something, they're gonna tell you. If they love something, you're gonna see it. Like, it's like with this person, you honestly, you see it all, especially when they're in love with you, and when you guys are in a relationship. It's like you're gonna see everything. They show their true colors, and I feel like for them, it's hard for them not to show their true colors and show who they truly are. Let's see. Your future spouse may be the type of person where they like to, I don't know why I'm hearing swimming, something like that. They may like to swim. They may like to be out in the ocean, be in the water. I feel like they have a very strong connection to water. They may be extremely healthy as well. They may like to drink a lot of water, and that's probably why they like to go swimming. Because I heard, I don't know for sure, but I heard that swimming is one of the best exercises, because it's like you're working out every part of your body. So they may like to drink a lot of water, but they may also like to swim a lot because they like to work on their body. Well, swimming out for them is a way of working out. I don't know why, but I feel like they may be drawn to forests as well. They may like to, they may want to live in a forest, deep in the forest, or they may like rainy days or something like that. Something like where it's more of like, I feel like your future spouse is very deep. I do feel like they could be somebody that, you know, that's very positive, but overall they're very deep. They do everything, and it's like they have a lot of depth to them. They just are very drawn to possibly things that bring out a lot of emotions. So maybe they could like romantic movies or something like that, or they could be some type of person where they may be the type of person on social media, they express their feelings a lot, or express how their emotions. They may post a lot about how they feel, or just their emotions, or they may make like certain posts where it's just like heartfelt posts. But I do feel like your future spouse is very romantic though, just because honestly they do everything out of love. Like they really, when they really love you, Pal, it's like they want to show you and they want to make you feel it. Like, again, with this cup in their heart is coming out of it. It's like they want to give you their heart. They love so hard. They love so deeply. This person is somebody that, again, I don't see with your future spouse. I see you guys honestly having a long lasting relationship. And I feel as though that with them, it's like you're going to always be learning more and more about them. Because I don't think they're the type of person where, yes, they are going to be vulnerable with you, but it's like with little pieces. You see how like the stuff is coming off the cup? I'm looking at that. Like, it's like they're sprinkling little gems about themselves to you, or just telling you facts about themselves to you, like piece by piece. So it's like this person, it's like a lot to them, but it's for you guys, your future spouse. The main thing about them is they have a lot of depth to them. They come off very possibly very watery. They maybe may have like a dreamy personality, or they just they see everything as very dreamy. Maybe rose colored glasses. They could be somebody that that may fantasize a lot, or they may also fall in love easily too. Or they may have had a past of falling in love easily. But let's see, what else am I getting off of this card? For somebody, this may resonate, but I'm hearing that your future spouse will reveal how they feel to you first. Like, again, I feel like they're not the type of person, they can't hide it. They're going to be upfront and honest about how they feel about you. And they're going to be the first person to express how they feel. So it's like right off the bat, once your future spouse starts feeling just a little bit for you, you're going to know. And it's like they're not going to be holding back. They're not going to try to make you chase them or anything like that. I think they move off their emotions and their heart. So I'm going to make sure I'm not missing anything, just because, you know, this is going to be a short part for you guys. For somebody, your future spouse may have air and water dominant in their chart, very dominant placements of air and water. And I say that just because, like, with this, it looks like a cloud right here. And I don't know why I'm saying like rising Aquarius, but moon Scorpio, or like sun Aquarius and moon Cancer, something like that. Maybe even Gemini. But yeah, like, you're going to feel extremely connected with your future spouse. And I think a lot of people have a deep connection with them, because they get deep with a lot of people. And it's like they probably don't even try to. It's just a part of their personality. Like a lot of people want to get deep with them, or a lot of people feel like they can get deep with them. So they just have a very deep connection with this person. Your future spouse may also, a lot of people may also have feelings for them, is what I'm getting as well, because they just know how to talk to people, they know how to touch people's heart. They're extremely romantic. And it's just like, I feel as though just like how they fall in love easily, they make people fall in love with them as well. So that message could be for all of you guys, or just one person, I don't know. But that is all that I'm getting off of this. Oh, I want to say they have a heart of gold as well. So But yeah, that's all I'm getting off this card. And I hope this message resonated, pile 2, and I will see you in the second part of your reading. Hey pile 3, this is your reading on what is your future spouse's personality. This can be for a man or for a woman. It really does not matter. We're just talking about the personality. This is the first part, and then the second part would be their appearance. So let's see. What is the personality of your future spouse? You got the Fool. So your future spouse is a risk taker. There's somebody that they love to live life on the edge. Excuse me. They honestly, they feel like life is this big adventure that it's like they really want to explore every part of life, every aspect of life. They may tell you that they've lived many lives in one, because it's like they honestly just jump into things without thinking, and it's like they may get themselves in like sticky situations or like crazy situations, but at the same time it's just because they like the adventure. They like to have fun. They really like to explore life and just explore people, explore things. They may have had many jobs as well, or just done many things. And they may be older and just like have so many stories that it's like they're just the type of person where it's just like, what haven't you done? Like, honestly, it's just so much to this person. They've done so much. And one thing I'm gonna say about your future spouse is like, they do not listen to nobody. They do whatever they feel like. They're the type of person where they don't care about people's perception of them, people judging them. They don't care about how people feel about them. I feel as though it's honestly they're just such a free spirit, and it's like they really don't care too much about how people feel about them, because at the end of the day, your future spouse is the type of person where it's really just all about them. And I don't mean that in a selfish way, but I feel like honestly they feel as though that this is their life, so they're gonna live it to their fullest. And I do feel as though that honestly they may come off as a little naive, possibly for some of you guys. They may be younger than you, but they may come off as a little naive just because they're just so like, they live life on the edge, and it's like honestly they just want to go, and like they're just always trying to experience life and have fun in life. They're not somebody, I don't think they're really serious or like cold or anything like that. I honestly feel like they come off as somebody that's just I think they're extremely happy person. And I feel as though they're in their own world. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody like la 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 la. But it's like they're really in their own world. They just really they live life on the edge. And they don't care what other people think about them. They really have a strong sense of self. And they may have traveled a lot, I'm getting. They may have traveled the world a lot. They may be the type of person where it's like they may have like packed the bag and just left and just disappeared for like 3 months. And then after those 3 months you hear from them, and it's just like, where did you go? But I'm not actually, no, not for you. You guys may actually travel a lot together, but I meant to say like people maybe like where'd you go? Because they're the type of person where it's just like they just get this feeling of, I need to do this, and then they do it, and then yeah, like then they come back and tell you all about it, and it's just like, you went to Japan? Like you just went up and left and went to Japan? But maybe this is going to be something that's like going to be big in your relationship. Like your future spouse is still going to want to do crazy stuff. I'm seeing somebody like rent out an RV and just take road trips and stuff like that. I think your future spouse is going to be extremely fun. Somebody that you can never get bored with. They're always trying to do new things. They're always telling you like crazy stories about their life. Like this person has survived so much. You might even ask them like, how are you even still alive today that you literally did that? But this person, it's like they're just lucky. It seems like they just may be really lucky, and it's just like no matter what, this person can honestly get through anything. And it's like I don't know, I'm seeing like somebody that, for example, they got chased by a bear. They outchased the bear. I don't know how, but they outchased the bear. And then they're just like, yeah, that was fun. It's like, I'm gonna do it again or something like that. Like their future spouse is probably crazy. And it's because they just like to do crazy stuff. They like to have fun. They just live life on the edge. I promise you. They feel like they only live once. So they're gonna live their life to the fullest. Your future spouse may also be really good with like animals, or like they may like to I don't know, I'm hearing like a frog, so they may like frogs or something like that. But I feel as though they have a strong connection to animals. They may have a lot of animals, and they may even have like a puppy or like a dog or a cat or something like that. But I feel as though they have like a pet with them a lot. They may have a pet with them when you first meet them, that's like their best friend. Or they just could have a something that's like really close to them. I also feel like that your future spouse may have something that means a lot to them. That whether this is jewelry, this is a backpack, or I know that's really random, a backpack, or like a shirt, some earrings, or maybe like they keep a picture in their wallet of a place that meant a lot to them, or just a person. But I feel as though they're gonna tell you about something that meant a lot to them. This could even be their dog, but it's something that means a lot to them that they wear on them, or they keep with them at all times, or they just always talk about. Let's see. Your future spouse may also be the type of person that they show love with gifts. They give a lot of gifts. They may like to give you flowers a lot, or again, they like to take you places, or just do nice things for you. I feel as though they are going to think about you a lot. But I think flowers or just like gifts will be something that is their love language when it comes to you. Them showing love, they're going to show it in like through gifts and stuff. Your future spouse may also have a unique perspective on life. They may view life in like different from a lot of other people. And I think that because they've experienced so much, because they have lived a lot of lives, I feel like they are really wise. Even though some of them may come off as naive, or like just very risk taking and kind of like dangerous a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like they have a lot of knowledge. They are extremely wise, and they've experienced a lot. And that's probably why they may be like a storyteller, where they like to tell you stories, or they might tell your kids stories about their life. And just like, when I was 22, I went to Dubai. I don't know why I'm talking like that. So they may have an accent. They may talk like that. I hope I don't offend anybody, but like they may just like talk about like their life a lot, or just what they did in life a lot. They really love to talk about their life, and their life is extremely exciting. Honestly, a lot of people may like to listen to them. They may be like a storyteller on YouTube or something, where it's just like they're giving story times, and these are true stories. This is literally their story, or like what they experienced when they were 22. For example, they went to Dubai and they seen a man getting peed on or something. I don't know. I just feel like their stories are going to be so outrageous. Like, they're going to be crazy stories. But again, like I said, I do feel as though they're going to be extremely wise. They're going to be somebody that's wise. They may be the type of person where it's like they say like these, they're always spitting gems, or like just always like the stuff that they say when they're talking to you. They may say something that's like, dang, like I didn't know that, or dang, like that was really smart, or like, you know, like it's like they're always gonna say something when you're talking to them. It's always gonna be something that stands out in that conversation that will stick with you, or it will make you feel like, make you want to apply that to your life, or just advice. it's always going to be something that they say that, again, that's extremely wise. But yeah, I feel like they're going to have a very unique perspective on life. They also may make you see life in a unique way. I don't know why, but I feel as though I got this for pile 1. I'm not trying to get their appearance, but I really feel as though they may like designer brands, or they may like to dress up and like look very fancy, or maybe even in a unique style. They may like unique type of things, or have like a unique piece of jewelry or a unique clothing item that means a lot to them. Let's see for the personality. Strongly for this pile, get that your future spouse may like to hike a lot, or like to do things that's like outdoors, but like they might like to, I don't know why I'm hearing going fishing or something like that, but they like to do things that's like they're outside and they're exploring, they're experiencing new things, stuff like that. Let's see. There may also be somebody that may walk alone. And what I mean by that is, in life they did all this stuff alone. They can stand alone. They don't need anybody to back them up. They don't need a crowd to be proud of them, or they really don't need anybody to agree with them, because it's like they are fine being alone. And I feel like they enjoy their own company. They're somebody that can have fun alone. They may like to, again, take trips alone. They may like to go out to eat alone. They do a lot of things alone. So when it comes to you, when you come into their life, you may realize they may need a lot of space at first, or they may do a lot of things alone at first, until eventually they start to incorporate you in things that they do. But naturally, or just, they're just so used to doing things alone that it's like they're not really used to having somebody else with them, unless it's, like I said, this pet they may have with them. But yeah, strongly, they are a risk taker. They pile 3, they may not get a lot of sleep. They may be somebody that's always up doing something. I don't know why I'm getting ADHD. So they may have ADHD where it's like they're just always on to the next, always wanting to do something, always just, they need to be occupied by something, or they need to be doing something. But they may not get a lot of sleep because of this. It's because they're always up. I don't know why I'm hearing that they like to research a lot. So they may be the type of person where they like to dive into topics and like research them like to the T. Like they want to figure out everything about this topic, or whatever it is that they're extremely interested in. And that's why they're going to be somebody that has a lot of stuff to talk about, has a lot of things that they'll share with you, because they've experienced so much, and then they also know so much. Again, this person is extremely wise, pile 3. I'm getting hippie vibes from them as well, so, and it's okay, because I mean, I've been called a hippie before, so, but you may, and again, this is not about their appearance. Maybe pile 3, they could be someone that takes pride in their appearance, or something about their appearance ties in with their personality. They may care a lot about their appearance, or they may not care a lot about their appearance. One or the other. But something about their appearance is important when it comes to their personality. I don't know. Or they may be different from their appearance. They may appear to be, for example, this type of way. Like they may appear to be stuck up, arrogant. That's what I'm getting, because I do feel as though they're gonna like designer things or like the nicer things or like flashy things, but at the same time they have this like kind of down to earth type of vibe, or like this fun, welcoming vibe. Honestly, they'll talk to anybody. They're willing to just talk to you all day. I don't think there's somebody, they don't appear how they look. So they're gonna look very different than how they're, did I say they don't appear how they look? I meant to say they appear differently from their personality. My bad. And lastly, I'm getting they could be somebody that talks really fast. So I don't know. Or they just have a lot to say. But I feel like they may talk really fast. But yeah, pile 3, I really hope this first part of your future spouse's personality resonate, and I will see you in the second part. What's up, pile 4? This is your reading on what is your future spouse's personality. And like I told all the other piles, this can be for a man or for a woman. It does not matter. We're just strictly going to talk about their personality. And again, this is part 1. Excuse me. And then part 2 will be about their appearance. So let's see. Your future spouse's personality. So you got the King of Cups. The King of Cups. I'm getting your future spouse is a very balanced person. They are somebody that mixes their masculine and feminine qualities, and it balances them out. They could be extremely emotional, but then they also can be extremely grounded. I feel like they're somebody that they understand. For example, they are the type that I'm hearing they're a really good manifester. And why I say that is because they understand how to take action on their dreams, but they also know how to sit back and receive, and when to let go, so that whatever they wish for, it can take time to manifest. I think they are somebody that is extremely mature. They come off as very mature. Somebody, again, that's very grounded. They could be a lot older than you, or just their mindset is like more advanced than you, or just like they have this very understanding. Like it's like they understand so much, and they could like I said, they could be older than you, but it's like they understand. But then they could be younger than you, and their mind is just so advanced. I think that your future spouse is somebody that is extremely emotionally intelligent. They understand that do not act off this emotion. Even though they may be somebody that can be emotional, but I don't think they're like crazy. I do feel like they're a pretty balanced person. They come off as like the perfect partner, pile 4. They're like the type of person where it's like they may have their life together. They may be very grounded on, not grounded, but they're very big on stability, but they're also very big on a deep connection, and that's something that they may value. They want to be with somebody that is extremely stable and that's loyal and that loves them, but then at the same time they also want to be with somebody that can go deep, that understands them deeply. Like they want a soul connection with their partner, which they're gonna have with you. But it's like, I feel as though with them it's like the best of both worlds. Like you get the best of both worlds with them. I mean, you may get somebody that it's like I'm hearing street smart but book smart. They're extremely knowledgeable on a lot of subjects. They may even be somebody that a lot of people look up to. Again, this could be somebody that's older and that just knows a lot. But there may be somebody that a lot of people look up to. A lot of people possibly put them on a pedestal. Or a lot of people see them as like this wifey or hubby like type of person. And I think that it's because, for one, they have possibly healed a lot of their trauma. And they come off as a very grounded person, like a perfect partner. Or just like people feel as though that your future spouse sees their value. Your future spouse is somebody that is very respectable. They treat other people with respect. They're somebody that they have like this very reserved energy to them. And with that being said, I think that sometimes they may also appear cold, or just they may seem cold, but like, I don't know. I think that's for some people, because now I just feel like that your future spouse is the type of person where they have this King of Cups personality. This is for a man or for a woman. King of Cups or King of Cups or Queen of Cups. But I feel as though, honestly, that none of the other piles so far got like King of whatever. So I feel as though that your future spouse is very much going to carry themselves like a king or like a queen. And I think that that's why a lot of people are going to put them on a pedestal or look up to them, because they have like this royal energy to them, this very respectable energy to them. And they are extremely kind. I feel as though they're a good person. I don't think they think that they're better than anybody else. They may, but I mean, I don't think that, because I feel like they're extremely balanced. They're somebody that's understanding. They get where people are coming from. They are somebody that I'm hearing they're a good listener as well. So they may remember things that you told them, or just like, they're somebody that when you're talking to them, it's like that you have their full attention, and they remember little facts about you. Let's see, your future spouse may also be someone that is in like a leadership position. They may have like a business that they run, or they may already have kids. But again, I feel like a lot of people, one thing about your future spouse that I didn't get in any of the other piles, a lot of people look up to your future spouse. Well, actually, no, I got that with pile 1, but it was like different. Your future spouse, a lot of people look up to them because of who they are. They are somebody that is a role model, somebody that people feel as though that people should look up to. They may be a good mother, a good father. They're going to be somebody that honestly is going to be, again, the perfect partner is what I keep getting. They're going to be the perfect mother, the perfect father. Your kids are going to have if you guys decide to have a lot of kids, they're going to have a lot of love for them. Or maybe their kids, they already have kids, but their kid is going to have a lot of love for them. They're going to want to always be around them. I feel as though they're somebody that knows how to take accountability. They're extremely mature, pile 4. Your future spouse is extremely mature. They're going to want to communicate. When things aren't right in the relationship, they're going to want to communicate and make things right. They're going to want to talk things out. They're going to be honest about how they feel. They're not going to be closed off or like want to make you chase them. Like, they're really going to put their all in this relationship. And I feel as though they're the type of person where it's like, what you see is what you get. Let's see what else I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like they're going to bring a lot of balance into your life as well. You may be somebody that, again, this person could be older and you could be younger, and they're going to teach you a lot. I feel like they're going to be a teacher to you, pile 4, where they will teach you about life. They will teach you about becoming stable within your emotions, your finances, how to present yourself, like how to be a woman, how to be a man, like something like that, where it's like they're going to teach you a lot. For my men that are watching this video, this woman could possibly make you want to be more of a man, make you a boy, make you like you come into this relationship as a boy and then like you become a man. Or for my women, like you could have met them younger and then it's like they make you become like a grown woman, or like have this grown woman mentality. But I do feel as though that you guys are going to have a happy relationship, a happy and loving relationship. This person is going to be very involved with you, very involved with the family, very involved with the kids. They are a family-oriented person. Yeah, they're big on family. They're big on loyalty. They're big on like closeness and everybody being together. They may even come from a big family, and this is why they're like this. But I think that that's something that they possibly may want as well, is having a big family and just, I don't know. I feel like they're the type of person where they like that people depend on them. They like that people need them. And it's not in like no narcissistic way or nothing like that. But I think that it makes them feel strong. They could also want to be a provider as well. They want to provide for people. They want to, again, they just want people to lean on them. They want people to look to them. It makes them feel more womanly or manly. I don't know. But they're like the teacher in a lot of people's lives. They're like the role model. People may come to them about a lot of things. And again, people put them on this pedestal. I don't know why, for some of you guys, I'm getting that your future spouse could be in the military or just got out the military, a veteran, something like that. But I feel as though their position or what they do, they have a lot of respect. Whatever they do, they have a lot of respect in that, or just they gain a lot of respect. Just who they are, people respect them naturally, and they give others the same. Like, they're not somebody that is just power hungry. I feel like whatever power that they have, they truly deserve this, and they worked hard for this, or they truly deserve it because they are true to who they are. They're a very honest person, very real person. Your future spouse may also be somebody that's from a different culture than you, is what I'm getting as well. In their culture, they may have like a part of their culture. I shouldn't say that because it's a part of their appearance. But I'm seeing somebody like with a hijab or something like that. I think that's what it's called, hijab. Or like maybe they have to cover up their body a lot. Because I feel like your future spouse is somebody that is not very revealing. They could be very private as well. Somebody that's very private about their private life. Again, they're not somebody that's very like they don't talk too much. They don't tell people too much about them. I think they tell people just enough for them to know enough about them. But then their private life, what goes on in your marriage, they keep that to themselves. They don't blab everything out on social media. They may not even, they may not even have a social media, because I feel like this person is very big on like the realness. Like, they want to be real with people. They're very big on their family, being family oriented. They could possibly work a lot and like with their family a lot, that they don't even really have time to be on social media. I feel as though this person is very, very, very mature, and I don't see them just really being like having like this being very young, and like still wanting to have fun, still want to party, always on social media. I feel as though they are past that phase. They're ready to build a family. They're really ready to have a family. They're really ready to raise their kids and teach them right and wrong and lead people in the right direction. I don't know. But your future spouse is a really good person. I feel like they're going to make an amazing partner. They're going to be somebody that doesn't give up. Like I said, I feel like they give their all. You won't have to worry about them cheating or like doing something behind your back, because they're going to be very honest about how they feel. I honestly feel like they're going to be the type of future spouse where, to be honest, if they're not getting what they need in the relationship, they're going to be honest and let you know, so you guys can work on that. Let's see, what else am I getting? I'm also getting, again, this is about their parents, but some of them may come from an island or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave that there. Pile 4. I really hope this first part of your future spouse reading resonates, and I will see you in the second part. What's up, pile 5? Almost done. But yeah, what's up, pile 5? This is your reading on what is your future spouse's personality like. It could be for a man or for a woman. We're just strictly trying to figure out what their personality is like. So yeah, it's something else I want to say. I forgot what I was going to say. I think I was just going to tell you, like, this is the first part of the reading, so make sure you check out the second part for their appearance. But I don't know. If it was something else, it'll come to me. So let's see what their personality is like. Got the Ace of Swords. Let's see. Hold on. Turn my heater on. So, Pal 5, your future spouse with this Ace of Swords is a very blunt person, a very truthful person. Like they may be a little hurtful sometimes, but I feel like they speak the truth and only the truth. They are somebody that they may be big on always stimulating their mind or doing something where it's like they're always learning, they're using their mind. They could also like to communicate a lot or communicate really fast. They may talk really slowly, but I think when it comes to their communication, it's something different about their communication. And again, I feel like they're going to be very blunt, very honest, very truthful person. And I think they take a lot of pride in that, how honest they are, how truthful they are. I think that your future spouse is going to be somebody that they have like this personality where it's like whatever says goes. So they may not like to listen to other people's opinions. They give me very alpha energy where it's like they're the leader. Whatever they say goes, and it's like, that's it. And again, they could be a little harsh sometimes, but at the same time, like, I feel as though they speak the truth. So with your future spouse, Pile 5, you will never have to worry about them lying about anything. If you ask them if you look fat in this dress, they're going to say yes. So just get ready for that. Yeah. I feel like they know how to take the lead a lot. Like, I think your future spouse may have been the person in school where it's like your teacher may ask a question and they were the first person to raise their hand, or like they were the first person to volunteer to do something, or just they're very brave. They're somebody that's very brave, somebody that they're not afraid of. They could be very fearless. They could also be someone that it's like they're not afraid of being themselves, being honest, speaking the truth. Your future spouse could again be the person that like takes the lead a lot. They're very much a leader. Your future spouse is very much a leader, and that doesn't mean that a lot of people follow them. And I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but they're a leader, and they view themselves as a leader. They have a lot of confidence within themselves, but I feel as though they feel like this because your future spouse is extremely intelligent. They may have went to school for a long time and just know a lot on a certain subject, or know a lot about a lot of subjects, but I feel like they're extremely intelligent. They know a lot. There's somebody that it's like they can talk about a certain subject or many subjects for hours, and they're extremely knowledgeable on those subjects. There's somebody that will stimulate your mind. Always keep your mind like stimulated, really. You're just always learning new things from them. I think they're a very decisive person, or they could be indecisive, but I'm getting strongly decisive person. It's like your future spouse knows what they want, and once they want it, it's like they go and get it. But it's like they're not somebody that's easily persuaded, or they could be very stubborn as well, but nobody can really change their mind on certain things. There's somebody that they know what they want and they stand firm in that. And again, it's hard for them to it's hard for somebody to change their mind on whatever they want, because it's like once they have their mind set on something, it's like they're laser focused. They're extremely sharp. They have a very sharp mind. I feel like they're very like mentally focused. They may not be very big on emotions, showing emotions. They may go about things the practical way, or like the right way to do things or something like that. But I feel as though that maybe your future spouse may be the person that, again, that's possibly very cold. They could have a job where it's like they're using their mind a lot, or they're always having to like talk to people in a very domineering way, or like just having to, they have to use their masculine energy a lot. I feel like your future spouse, whether this is a man or a woman, they're in their masculine a lot. Or they could just, again, they just have to talk to people. They have to be honest with people. And this could be in their career, or just something they do on an everyday basis where they have to be honest. They communicate with people a lot. They're using their mind. So it's like when they get with you, or when they come back home with you, you are like the water to their air, you know, or to their fire or whatever. Because I feel as though that there's somebody that they don't have emotions. They possibly suppress their emotions, or they don't show their emotions, or it's just like they don't feel like that their emotions, like what's the point of showing emotions? They're just extremely like mind focused. Like, I don't know. Again, they could come off as somebody that's very emotionalist, yeah. They think very logically. They think about the logical way to do things. Analytical is what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm hearing like mad scientist as well. Yeah. They could also be really good with math. They could be somebody that's really good with math, really fast with adding and subtracting. Just somebody that was really good with geometry, algebra, stuff like that. Like, they're just really good with their mind. They're a fast thinker, a quick thinker. They catch on to a lot of things. They're not the type of person where you can just, they're not slow at all. Your future spouse, Pile 5, is extremely intelligent, extremely smart. And again, a lot of people will not be able to get over on them because they catch on to things very easily. They pay attention to detail. They possibly pay attention to like you very, like they know that they're really good with body language. That's what I'm trying to say. They're the type of person where it's like people are, hold on. My bad, Papa. But they're the type of person where it's like people are thinking something but don't want to say it. But no, they're going to say it. Again, they're the one they're very outspoken. They won't let nobody run them over. They will defend themselves to the end of the earth. Like they're really strong. They have a very strong personality, a very strong sense of self. They're just extremely strong. They could be physically strong, and then this is not about their appearance, but just maybe they just look strong. They look really strong. They may have looked like they've been through a lot, Pal 5. They possibly have been through a lot to make them like kind of cold and like harsh and just mean a little bit, because I do feel like they may be like that. So your future spouse may be the type of person where it's like they're cold and mean to other people, but then to you, it's like they're really nice and sweet and understanding. But it's only because you make them be that way. I feel as though that I was talking to somebody about this the other day, about like how every relationship, or like people bring out different sides of you. And I feel as though that your future spouse, that you are going to bring out their soft side, the sensitive side, their emotional side. And I feel like that this is going to be something they've never experienced before. I don't know if they're going to like put you up on like a pedestal, because like I'm looking at how he's holding this sword and then it's like a crown on it. So it's like they're going to honestly see you as like a blessing. They're going to see you as like as everything they've ever wanted, and the person that honestly made them into a better person is what I'm hearing. So I feel like they're gonna put a lot of respect on your name. They're just gonna respect you. They're just gonna have a lot of love for you, and I'm feeling like whatever you want, your future spouse is gonna give it to you. But again, it's like they're only gonna show that side to you. They're not gonna be like that with everybody else. They're just gonna be like that with you. And I feel like you're gonna feel really special about that though, Pile 5, because I think it'll feel good to know that your future spouse has only felt this way about you, has only done this stuff for you, and it's only you and forever will be you. But yeah, I think they're gonna hold on to you extremely tight, especially because you're gonna make them feel some type of way they've never felt before. Because again, they're very practical about things. They're not really heart-based. They go based off their mind. So they may be the type of person where it's like, to be honest, they may try to marry someone on the same level just because it makes sense to marry this person on the same level. Or they may marry somebody that, or no, they may hang out with people that's like just like them because it makes sense. But you could be very opposite of them and just very different from them, and just somehow, like, you out of everybody, you know, you're the key to their heart, and you just touch their heart and you just make them like really fall in love with you, and just, it's like they see things differently after you. So yeah, they could be, again, somebody that's very stubborn. It's their way or the highway, and they may have like a very dominant personality. They may just be a dominant person, have like that alpha energy. I'm getting that very strongly, very alpha energy. But yeah, I think again they're really gonna be extremely smart, extremely intelligent. I don't know why I'm hearing that, like, for example, they're gonna be the one that's like helping the kids with the homework, and it's like, even though they may be older, they've been out of school for a long time, they remember a lot of things that they learned in school. They may have been like the nerd or something like that, and no offense to the nerds, because no offense, it's just the way I'm trying to explain it. But like, they may have been like the nerd in school, and they were extremely smart. They paid attention, you know, and like I said, they probably went to school for a long time as well, because they just know so much. They're so intelligent, so smart. They now I'm getting like Bill Gates vibes from this person. So I don't know if they have like that type of energy that Bill Gates have, or like they built something for themselves like Bill Gates. Like, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments if that resonates for somebody. But yeah, they could possibly be financially stable, have a lot of money as well, especially if they're embodying Bill Gates energy. And then lastly, what I'm getting, they may be somebody that has a position where it's like they have to appear a certain type of way. So they may be like working like government or something like that, and they care a lot how they appear to the world, and it's because of their job. And I think that again, they want to be respected. A lot of people may not like them or like agree with their beliefs, but they demand respect, and they're gonna get respect. There's somebody that it is like you have to respect them, especially in what they're talking about or what they believe in. They strongly believe in that. You have to give them their respect. I'm trying to see what else. Also, your future spouse may also text you a lot, or may like to communicate with you a lot. They might be the type of person where throughout the marriage or when you're dating, they're always calling you, they're always checking up on you, they're always making sure you're okay. They like to communicate. They're gonna always be in communication with you. Not somebody that's gonna ghost you. I feel like they're gonna be the type to be like, text me when you get in the house, or text me when you get to work, something like that. Communication is gonna be something that's really big in this relationship and big to them. So I think that is all that I'm getting off this card, pile 5. I really hope this first part of the message resonated, and I will see you in your part 2. What's up, pile 6? Make sure that's 6. Yeah, the 6. Okay. I forgot the piles, but what's up, pile 6? This is your reading on what is your future spouse's personality going to be like. Like I told all the other piles, this can be for a man or for a woman. This is just what their personality is going to be like. And this is part 1, so just remember to check out part 2 so you can get what their appearance will be like. So yeah, so we got the Page of Wands. Pile 6, don't get mad at me, okay? But your future spouse may be a little bit immature. They may just be younger than you, and they just have like this kind of immature type of personality. I feel as though there's somebody that's extremely charming, very charismatic. They know how to, they have a way with words, and they know how to talk to people. I feel as though there's somebody that's very enthusiastic. They could possibly have ADHD, but I feel like they're very passionate as well. So even though they may be a little childish, they're gonna have a lot of love and passion for you. I'm hearing lust as well, so they may be the type of person where it's like they may fall in love easily, or like become very lustful over people, or just lustful over you. But yeah, I'm seeing like, I feel like your future spouse is gonna like to they're gonna like to have fun. I don't know if, again, this person is young and they're gonna like to hang out with their friends a lot. They're gonna want to travel. They're gonna want to go out and party. They're gonna want to go out and explore, like have fun. They're not really too focused on trying to settle down and like build something. I feel as though they're really worried about having fun. And I don't think that means they're gonna cheat on you. I feel as though they're gonna want to have fun with you, but they're gonna be the type to like want to have fun in relationships. They're not too focused on trying to take things too serious. I think they're the type to just go with the flow. And if you know, like, for example, because this may just be like the energy that they're in right now, but it's like right now they're probably the Page of Wands. But if you stick with them, if things, you know, work out and you guys are still together once they get out of this energy, then maybe they'll be in a more serious energy. But right now I feel as though they like to have fun. They could have possibly been like the playboy playgirl type, where they like to have a lot of partners. They like to they like that feeling, like that chase. So they may like to chase people, or like chase them down and like conquer people until they have them. Or this could have been their past energy, because this is somebody you're gonna marry. So maybe at first this was how they were with you, and you made them chase you, and you made them see that you're not gonna just get like, you know, wham bam thank you ma'am type of thing. Like, this is not that. So maybe pile 6, that your future spouse was in a very like childish energy, very immature energy, but then when they met you, it's like they had to grow up. Or this could be you, I don't know, but somebody, this is gonna resonate for somebody, or one of you guys. But yeah, I feel like they are the type of person where it's like they get really invested in something, really passionate about something, and then once they accomplish that goal, they're like on to the next. They want to accomplish a lot. They have a lot of goals. They dream big. They want to do so much with their life. I'm also getting that for some of you guys, that they could be the youngest, and out of their siblings, they could be the youngest one. I'm hearing favorite child, so maybe that might resonate for them. They were like the favorite child, or you might just peep that their parents like favored them or something like that. Let's see, what else am I getting from this card? They also, pile 6, I hope you guys have not clicked off, but they also may come off as a little reckless. Like they may just be reckless, like in the way that they talk, in the way that they move, in the way that they just go about their life. Like they're just really reckless and kind of careless. Again, I really get that this person is like kind of like the playboy, where it's like they don't care about people's feelings. Yes, you know, they like the sexual things of life. I hope I can say that on here. But they like stuff like that. But then it's like when it comes to getting serious, it's like they're gone. Like they're not trying to settle down for real. And again, this just may be the energy that they're going to be in when you first meet them. And then once they meet you, you're the one that makes them become more of a man or a woman. But I feel as though they're just into like chasing that feeling. They love the feeling. They could be somebody that has a lot of feelings as well. I'm hearing adrenaline junkie, something like that. I'm also getting your future spouse could like fast cars or have a fast car or a nice car or something like that. I feel like they're into just things that like give them that feeling, give them that rush. I'm also hearing your future spouse is not the type of person to back down from a fight. They could be extremely competitive, and it's like they want to win. And they might even be the type of person where they get into a fight with somebody, and this person could be like 6 foot, and they're like 5'7". Just this is an example, but it's like they're not scared. Like they're gonna keep fighting this 6 foot man until they can finally beat them up, because they're extremely competitive and they want to win at all costs. And I think that's what's going to make them like more like drawn to you or into you, because you are going to possibly be the person where it's like you're going to make them work for you. Because honestly, it seems like your future spouse was possibly given everything they wanted in life. They possibly came from a family with money, and it's just like they're kind of spoiled, and they're used to people just being all over them. They're used to people falling in love with them and just honestly giving them what they want. But I feel as though that you're not going to give them what they want, and that's what's going to make them want to chase you. That's what's going to make them want to conquer you and make them want to win. They want to win you. And it's like they're gonna think that they're gonna win you and leave, but then they're gonna find out that that's not what this is. They're gonna mess around and fall in love and be like, dang, like I used to be a whole player. Like I'm hearing I don't want to be a player no more. But yeah, I think they like the nightlife and stuff like that, going out to party. They may like to drink a lot or just have fun with their friends. Like I do feel like they're a fun person. You may, even when you first meet, they may like have like want to do like crazy things, like things that are like, I'm hearing skydiving or like bungee jumping, rock climbing, stuff like that. They could possibly also be like the life of the party as well. They're the friend that, or the person that everybody is like drawn to at the party. Everybody's attention's on them. They could get a lot of attention as well, and that's why they feel like that they can just have whatever they want, because they're so used to getting whatever they want. People are just so drawn to them and so attracted to them, and it's like they can get whatever they want. They feel like that. So they may have like, hold on, sorry, I had to stretch. They may be a little cocky, may think they're a little better than everybody else, just because they may feel like they're that girl or that guy. And I feel like that you're gonna like put them in their place and make them like realize, like, look, you're not that girl, you're not that guy. Like, just because all these women and all these men are chasing you, that doesn't mean I'm gonna chase you. Like, you really gonna put them in their place. I don't know, I guess that's why, like, he looking up at this stick like, did you just talk to me like that? Like, I really feel as though this person is just gonna be like amazed with the way that you, stand up to them. And again, it's them being so competitive and wanting to win at all costs is what's gonna make them like fall in love with you, if you get what I mean. Like, they're thinking that they're gonna conquer you and they're gonna win, but in that process they're falling in love with you. But yeah, I really do think that this person could possibly be like a fire sign. I'm getting strong Aries vibes, because I mean, I love Aries, but I feel like Aries are like, if there was a narcissist of the zodiac signs, it would be an Aries. And I mean, they probably aren't a narcissist, or maybe they have like narcissistic tendencies or narcissistic traits or stuff like that. And I don't want to throw that word around because everybody's always saying he's a narcissist or she's a narcissist, when you know you have to actually be diagnosed with being a narcissist. So I mean, they just may have traits like that. And I really just feel like your future spouse is going to feel as though they can have whatever they want, they can get whatever they want, and it's like everything comes easily to them. I think that they could be sometimes selfish as well, where it's like they only think about themselves. Or again, they were in this energy. But I feel as though you guys are gonna have that story where it's like, we possibly didn't like each other at first, or my future spouse was a player and he had all these girls, but he chose me, or something like that. Like you're gonna be the chosen one. And I do feel as though that even though he's possibly had a past of being a player and all that stuff, I do feel as though that eventually he's going to move out of this Page of Wands energy. Where all he's looking for is that feeling, trying to get into bed with everybody, or just with people he's really attracted to or lusting after. So yeah, this person may have had a lot of relationships, or just a lot of people that are in love with them, or have a lot of people they've been involved with. Let's see, what else am I getting? I'm tired. I don't know if I said it earlier, but they may be very fierce, very very confident, almost cocky, pretty much, have very high self-esteem, very, very high self-esteem. And what else? I don't know, I keep hearing model. So your future spouse may be a model, or like people view them as like so beautiful that they could be a model, and that's why people just like kind of just do whatever they say, because they're just so physically attracted to them. Because I do feel like your future spouse has like this very seductive energy to them, where they could just seduce anybody, whatever they want. They know how to charm the pants off of anybody, woman or man. They know how to get what they want. But again, like I said, Pile 6, you're going to be the person that put an end to all that and make them grow up and stop trying to take advantage of people, or stop trying to be manipulative and stuff like that. Let's see. I feel as though that sometimes you guys may argue as well, and you might have a lot of makeup, sex. This person is very sexual, so that's something I feel like you're gonna really enjoy in your marriage. They're gonna always be ready. They're gonna be very energized, ready to go, and I feel as though they're very experienced as well. So let's see, what else am I getting? It may be really flashy, like really flashy, possibly like a show off kind of with their material things. They may even show you off, like I won this beautiful prize, or they may view you as like a trophy or something like that. I don't know, but in a good way, because I do feel like they're gonna go into this relationship with an immature mindset and become very mature. So I do feel as though they're gonna have a lot of respect for you in the end. But let me see, anything else before I move on to the part 2? No, I'm not not getting anything else, pile 6. I really hope the first part of your future spouse reading resonated, and I will see you in part 2. What's up, pile 1? This is your reading, part 2, on what is your future spouse's physical appearance going to be like? What are they going to look like? So part 1 was their personality. Now we're doing part 2 of their appearance and what they're going to look like. So we got 3 cards. We got a planet, a sign, and a house. So let's see. We got Pluto, Taurus, and 6th house for how they're gonna look. I'm getting, ouch. Sorry, Pawan, I just poked myself in the mouth. For your future spouse, I feel as though they're gonna be somebody that is very drawn to dark clothing, or they may like darker colors. I'm getting like alternative, or they could be somebody that they, in one phase of their life, they're very drawn to dark clothing, and then it's like they want to they like colors. So I think when it comes to their appearance, they're actually going to change their appearance a lot as well, or just go through a lot of like changes within their appearance, or they might change their hair a lot, change their style a lot, change their makeup a lot. They're always changing their appearance, but at the same time they give off this very Taurus energy, so they are going to be very beautiful, very naturally beautiful. But again, they might like to change their appearance a lot. They may change their hair, is what I'm hearing strongly. Maybe they like to wear wigs or something like that, or wear a lot of makeup, or go from a lot of makeup to no makeup at all. But at the same time, you're going to be very attracted to them. They're going to be very beautiful. I feel as though for some reason they may have like this sophisticated energy or vibe to them, to like their appearance or the way they dress. They may have like this seductive appearance, but it's like sophisticated, or they may dress very like sophisticated, but like in a sexy way. So like kind of like femme fatale kind of. But it's very beautiful the way they appear, the way they dress. I think that they could be like a businesswoman or a businessman, but they may like to wear heels to work, or like wear their hair down to work, or wear a lot of makeup to work, or very little makeup. But it's like they're very sophisticated, they're very presentable, but then it's still like in a sexy way, in a beautiful way. And again, I feel like they're going to change their lot a lot. They're going to go through a lot of changes when it comes to their looks. They're going to change it a lot. They may also be somebody that's very into like flashy things, very luxurious. They could like the designer brands, or just like to wear a lot of jewelry, a lot of rings like me, or they may have like a chain or something that's going to stand out. But I feel like they look expensive. They look very expensive, and again, they change their look a lot. I think they're going to be someone that possibly has a lot of money, so they can afford to keep up with themselves. They take a lot of care of themselves. They may be very big into like self-care, so they may always have their nails done. They may always have their eyebrows waxed. They may be a man that takes care of his nails and toes. They may also have like a skincare routine where it's like they have really beautiful skin. They take a lot of care of their skin. But again, I can feel like they are going to be naturally beautiful, but they're going to like to, change their look a lot or do something different. Throughout this marriage or the relationship, they're going to go through a lot of transformations, or they may just look different from when you first met them to like in the marriage or whatever. And again, like I said, they're going to be someone that is going to like expensive things. I don't see them being the type to get a Walmart shirt. They might go to Gucci just to get a t-shirt, or Christian Dior or something like that. Like, I think they have very expensive taste. They may be a little bougie, because it's like they like expensive things. They like the nice things of life, and they have the money to afford it. So I mean, I don't think they're gonna be ungrateful if you got them a Walmart t-shirt, and I don't think they wouldn't wear it, but I think they would prefer to have things like higher, like better quality things and more expensive clothing. And again, they look expensive. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting, pile 1. This was really short, but I'm just getting, you know, just little things off of the cards of how they look. Oh, they might also wear a suit and a tie as well. And maybe somebody that wears a suit or a tie. Even for women, they may wear like a blazer or something like that, or they may wear like a pencil skirt that's really fitted and it shows their curves, and they look really sexy in it. Like I said, they have this mixture of sophisticated but sexy, and it looks really good. It looks really good. Their appearance is very seductive. But yeah, pile 1, I really hope the appearance of your future spouse resonates, and I will see you guys in my next video. What's up, pile 2? Welcome to part 2 of I cannot talk of the appearance of your future spouse. So we got 3 cards. We got a planet, a sign, and a house. These signs could be in their birth chart, or this planet could be the ruler of their birth chart, or they have very dominant planets in this house. So we're just gonna see. Ooh, got 8th house, Pisces, and Neptune. Your future spouse looks very dreamy, very ethereal. Like, they could have like the vibe of like a princess, or the vibe of like a prince. And then I'm hearing like lady in the streets but freak in the sheets or something like that, because I feel as though they have like this dark, sexy, mysterious side with this 8th house card. And I mean, honestly, Pluto and not Pluto, my bad, Pisces and Neptune, they could be a Pisces or have Neptune dominant in their chart, or have a bunch of planets in the 8th house. But I feel as though your future spouse is like sex symbol. I'm hearing sex symbol, and it's giving like, for example, like Marilyn Monroe, or like what's his name, Prince, Kim Kardashian. Like, a lot of people look at them as like the fantasy, like their dream. Their appearance is like fantasy girl, fantasy guy. And again, they have like this dark side to them. So I don't know if they are somebody that is, again, it's like they can be very sexualized but not even trying to be sexual. Hold on. Excuse me. They could also be somebody that's very spiritual. They could come off as very dark and mysterious, and like very spiritual like. Or they just could have a spiritual vibe to them. But I think they're very dark and mysterious. And again, like, they may be the type of person where they have like this dreamy vibe to them, or their appearance, they have possibly like a nice body. Like, I'm hearing body goals, or their face is so beautiful. They have like this ethereal beauty where it's like you look into their eyes and you just fall in love with them. It's giving siren. Yeah, like a lot of people, like, they inspire to have a body like theirs, or aspire to look like them. Again, sex symbol, siren. They may also, I got this in pile 1, but theirs was Pluto. But you got the 8th house, so they may also be, excuse me, I just burped again. They may also, dang, I could not get this message out. They may also be the type of person where they change up their looks a lot, or they go through a lot of death and rebirth when it comes to their looks. Like they're always trying to discover themselves. So like, for example, they may, in this phase of life, they may be emo. Next phase of life, they may be into what's grudge, I think that's what it's called, grudge. Or like, for example, they could be they could have like a, like, it's like their appearance changes a lot, but it's like, I think it's very like dreamy, like they could possibly do their makeup in like a very dreamy way. Or like, I don't know, I'm seeing like somebody do like very like winged eyeliner, or like they give themselves like that cat eye effect. Or again, your future spouse could be, if this is a man, this could be somebody that's like into dark clothing, or just wear dark clothes, like black clothes, always wearing black. Or like, I'm seeing like royal purple or dark blue or something like that. But it's like they are somebody that is very seductive with their appearance. They may even, for women, they may be somebody that's extremely revealing. They may like to show off their body, and that's probably why people feel like they have body goals. They may like to show off their body. They could be an influencer. That's what I'm getting, very influencer, where it's like people look up to their style, and they want to copy their style, especially with the sex symbol. It's like they want to be just like them. They're like goals. Everything about them when it comes to their appearance is very much goals. And again, they change a lot. They change their hair a lot. They change their makeup a lot. They change their style a lot. They change a lot. And I think it's more of like, they change. Like, your future spouse seems like the type of person that will wear their emotions in their clothing. Like, if they're sad, you're gonna see that in the colors that they wear. And they're also gonna make sure that their hair, their nails, their makeup matches that as well. So they're very expressive with their appearance. It's like how they're feeling, you could tell just how they look by their appearance. They may be drawn to brighter colors, but they have to be in a good mood to want to wear a bright color, you know, or they want to stand out or something like that. Like, they care a lot about how they look, but it's like they express that. And again, I feel like a lot of people fantasize about them because how they look, or they feel like they're a fantasy girl just because how they look. Let's see. And some of you guys, again, they may be a spiritual person. So I always feel like with spiritual people, they give off that bohemian vibe, possibly maybe hippie vibes. But I'm seeing somebody that could like to wear a lot of crystals, a lot of rings. They could be very natural with their hair, like have very flowy curly hair, or like really long straight hair. But I feel like with the spiritual, for the people that it resonates for when it comes to like the spiritual side, I think they're gonna be somebody that it's like they're very free with their appearance. Like, they may not like to wear a lot of makeup, so they want to be able to be natural, and then their hair is really natural. They may like nails, but some of them may not like nails. I feel like they're gonna be very natural, like, and that's again why a lot of people are gonna look up to them, is because they're gonna be naturally beautiful. Naturally beautiful. A lot of people fantasizing about looking like them or wishing they look like them because they're just so naturally beautiful. They possibly don't have to do much. And their appearance, I think, is going to be like something that, by the way they look, you're going to view them as like your dream person. They're your dream type, or like your dream girl. You could have fell in love with their appearance right when you met them or something. But yeah, Pal 2, I know this is really short, but I just really wanted to just let you know what they look like. And I really hope this message resonated, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. What's up, Pal 3? This is your part 2 reading on your future spouse. This is their appearance. So this could be for a man or for a woman. It does not matter. But yeah, let's see what their appearance is. I have 3 cards, which is the planet, the sign, and the house. So they could have a planet ruling their chart. this sign could be something, their sun, moon, or rising, or they have a lot of planets in the house or something like that. Whatever it is, one of these cards or all these cards may like resonate for them or something. So we got the 11th house, Sagittarius, and Saturn. So they could be an Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Capricorn. Let's see. So with their appearance, I feel as though that they may look very foreign or just have this exotic look to them compared to the people around them, or they just may be exotic looking or foreign looking. I think that they are somebody that they are someone that could possibly have very, I'm getting striking features, especially if they're exotic looking. So maybe they are somebody that when you see them, it's like they just their beauty kind of like surprises you, like how attractive they are possibly, or just maybe they have a unique type of look to them. Like they may have I don't know why I'm seeing like their eyes may be like a unique shape or something, or maybe their lips are really big or really small. They may have like a unique nose, maybe like, you know how some people, for example, Middle Eastern people, I may not be right, but I think that Middle Eastern people, they have more of like a hump in their nose or something like that. Like their nose is really different. It's something different about their nose. So you're gonna be able to tell that they are like not the same. There's something, their culture, you're gonna be able to tell that they're different. They're not just, their features are going to let you know what they are. I'm trying to say that in the right way and not in a rude way either. You're just gonna tell like something about them is very exotic, very different. I feel as though that they come off as somebody, they may dress very like very, I want to say plain or like sophisticated, or just very reserved. Yes, very respectful, very reserved. They're not somebody that's very revealing with their appearance. They may like to they may be the type of person that just wears like pants and a t-shirt, or just maybe they may wear a dress as well, but it's more of like maybe like to their knees, or a skirt like to their knees or something like that. They don't show very much of their body. And again, this could be very much like their culture, where it's like they don't show a lot of their body. But I feel as though they're going to be somebody that is very reserved and very modest when it comes to their appearance. Not going to show a lot. And again, I think that they have this very like like maybe by the way that they look, people take them serious. So they may look like a serious person, or just have like this serious type of energy to them, but it's like they look like somebody that you have to respect. They look like somebody that you would take serious. And again, it's maybe the way that they present themselves. They may look very mature for their age. Then with the Sagittarius card and this Aquarius card, they may be somebody that's very free with their appearance. So again, this may be somebody that comes from a different background than you, and they may go against their culture. They may go against their morals, or not morals, but just what they grew up believing in. They may go against that. So it's like two messages, two sides for this pile. Somebody that's very modest and reserved, or somebody that's very free with their appearance. Like they do not care, even though they possibly came from a household where it's like being very strict with their appearance, being very respectable and stuff like that. But they go against that. I'm also getting like possibly this could be like a bad boy or like a bad girl for some of you guys, for the one that goes against what they were taught to believe in, or how they were taught to present themselves. But then again, you have that other side where it's like they follow their tradition. So also, I think this is the last thing that I'm getting for you guys. Some of you guys, your future spouse may have very like a different color hair, like not a natural colored hair. Like they could have red, they could have green. They may dye their hair a lot, or be somebody that likes to try out different colors in their hair. Again, they come off as very rebellious. Some of the other half, they come off as very rebellious, and they like to like do crazy things with their appearance. So they may have a lot of tattoos, a lot of piercings. They may wear very like crazy colors, very loud colors, or I'm seeing somebody with a black leather jacket as well, so that may resonate for somebody. But then again, like I said, some of you guys, your future spouse is going to be that person where they follow their tradition. They cover themselves up a lot, and it's like they don't reveal a lot about their body or about how they look like. You don't see much of how they look like. Again, I'm hearing hijab, or like they wear something where it's like again, they cover their body a lot. They're not very very modest. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm so tired. Very modest and just respectable. So yeah, pile 3. I know this is really short, but I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next reading. And that was pretty much all I was getting, to be honest. I didn't want this to be as long as the first part. I really just wanted to be straight to the point of how they look like, and yeah. So like I said, they could have Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Capricorn, or embody these energies, and in their appearance they have this energy or something like that. So I really hope this resonated, and I will see you in my next video. What's up, pile 4? This is the second part of your future spouse reading on what is their appearance like. This can be for a man or for a woman. It does not matter. We're just looking at their appearance. And also we have 3 cards: planets, signs, and houses. So they could either have like dominant planets, or their chart can be ruled by this planet. They could have this sign in their sun, moon, or rising, or they could have a lot of planets in this house. So whatever resonates, take it. We're just gonna see what we're gonna go off these cards. We're gonna use these cards to see what their appearance is. Gosh, I can't talk. So we got Mercury, Scorpio, and Moon. So pile 4, your future spouse's appearance is giving me more of like alternative, or like emo, goth, something where it's like I feel as though your future spouse, they wear their emotions in their clothes, or like they wear darker clothes, something like that. It's like the way they could, okay, hold on, they could be a Gemini, Scorpio, or Cancer. And with that being said, I feel as though that they have like, it's a lot of depth to them. You could have picked one of those piles where I said they were really emotional or they were really deep, but I feel as though when it comes to their appearance, you can tell that there's somebody that it's a lot of depth to them. It's they may wear something where it's like they may have some type of jewelry or something where it means a lot to them, or they may wear makeup where it's like they have really dark makeup, or wear a lot of eyeliner or something like that. Now I'm seeing the vision of like a rock star or something like that. So I don't know if they could be a rock star, but it's like you could just tell who and what they are just by what they wear and how they express themselves through their clothes. Maybe they're the type of person where it's like Hold on. They could be trying to communicate something through their appearance. So I don't know why, but I'm getting that, for example, some of you guys may have a future spouse that may work out. They may work out a lot. And they may be a gym rat and they go hard in the gym, and this could possibly came from an insecurity that they had, and it's like now they work out so much that it's like they don't know when to stop. So it's like some people may project on this person that they work out so much because they're insecure, or they work out so much because they're trying to they work out so much to avoid their feelings or something like that. But I do feel like they look really good. I just think that why they look good is because they're trying to show something. Like maybe they want to show people that they are strong, they are tough, they are big, and so that's why they work out so much in the gym and they go hard in the gym, so they can show that, so people can just like right off of first glance they know that they're not the one to be messed with, or they know what they're all about just by looking at them. And that's why I think I was getting emo or like goth, because honestly you can tell when somebody's in their emo phase or their goth phase, because it's all black. They have like the hand gloves, and then they may wear really heavy dark makeup. Some people may change their hair, do like a swoop or something like that, but it's like you'll know how they are just off their appearance. Like their appearance kind of just tells it all. They could also be somebody, like for women, they could be really girly, and it's like you can tell that they're really girly because they may wear like pink or wear pinks, a lot of like really cute pastel colors, and you could just tell how they are just off of their appearance. I don't know. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, I just really get for some of you guys that your future spouse's appearance appears like don't mess with me. Like don't mess with me. They may have a lot of tattoos. I'm hearing tattoos on the face or something like that for some of you guys. They may have a lot of tattoos. Or again, they could just be very girly and wear a lot of makeup, get their hair done, wear their nails and stuff like that. Overall, with their appearance, you're going to be able to tell how they are just off of first glance. Like they look like who they are. They are who they say they are, pretty much, and you could just tell by how they look. Let's see. I'm also getting for some of you guys, they have like this royal energy to them with their appearance. They may carry themselves like a royal, and it's like it's very powerful. Their energy is very powerful, or they just look very powerful. They appear as somebody that's very powerful. They could just, maybe they are somebody that their appearance, they may be the type of person where they have a very ooh, that's a good example. They may, for example, work in like be an FBI agent, and like you could just tell like they look like they are the type of person where it's like they're very serious. They could come off as very mysterious or something like that. Like, I don't know, I feel, excuse me. Gosh, I'm tired. But it's just like you could just tell, like it's just honest, they look like how they are. They look like who they are. Whether that's girly, very in their sad stage, just serious, powerful, royal, like you could just tell how they look like off their appearance. And again, I feel like that some of them will have a lot of tattoos. Some of them may also have a lot of piercings. I don't think their hair is gonna be anything crazy. I think their hair is gonna be more of just like more of like a natural color, but I feel like it may be like a dark black or something, like a very dark and intense color. I also heard blonde too, like a platinum blonde, so yeah. So pile 4, I really hope that this message resonated on the appearance of your future spouse. Like I said, they could be a Gemini, Scorpio, or Cancer, or just like they have this in their rising sign, or they embody this energy. So yeah, I really hope this resonated, and I will see you in my next video. What's up, pile 5? This is part 2 of your reading on I said who is your future spouse? No. What does your future spouse look like? This is their appearance, and this can be for a man or for a woman. It does not matter. We have 3 cards right here: planets, signs, and houses. And maybe they could have their chart ruler could be this dominant planet. Their sign could be this sun sign, or they have a lot of planets in this house. Some of these signs may be in their chart, or they just embody this energy. So you got Venus, Cancer, and 5th house. So right off the bat, pile 5, I feel like your future spouse gets a lot of attention for their appearance. I think that they are somebody that is extremely beautiful. They could have this very like soft beauty to them, and very natural soft beauty to them. And a lot of people think they're very pleasing to look at, very beautiful to look at, could be very aesthetically pleasing. They could have a certain type of aesthetic that is very beautiful, and it's something that stands out about them. Or they could be the type of person where it's just like, again, they're just naturally beautiful. I don't really get that your future spouse is the type to wear a lot of makeup. They could, but I just feel as though that they are naturally beautiful. Very soft beauty, like a soft beauty. They could look very innocent or just very young. Like maybe they could have like this youthful beauty to them. And again, I think they get a lot of attention for this. A lot of people may be drawn to them, or a lot of people just find them extremely attractive. They may appear as somebody that's very romantic, or like very dreamy, or like just very like romantic is the word. Yeah, very romantic, very kind of like very youthful. So they may have like a childlike appearance to them. I think also with their appearance, like I was saying with their aesthetic, they could have a very like beautiful aesthetic. I think they're very creative with their appearance. They may wear like unique clothing, very creative. Like they may create their own style. They may be the type to put different type of styles together and make them their own, and they make it look beautiful. They could be very like a fashionista or something like that. Like they know how to dress, they know how to pair up clothes, and again, they know how to look really good. I also feel like they have really beautiful flowy hair, really thick hair, very thick hair, especially with this 5th house card. Oh, I forgot to say, they could also be a Leo, a Cancer, or a Libra. And like I said, this is very much soft beauty. This could be like for men or for women, but some of the other piles were like harder for me to understand, but this one is very much soft beauty. Soft, very natural, very unique with their beauty. And what I mean by that is you're very creative. You're very different with your beauty. You put things together that look very beautiful. You know how to dress. You could possibly, your future spouse could possibly like very luxurious things, very like I don't know why I'm seeing somebody that's very feminine in the way they dress. They could like to wear dresses, skirts, crop tops, bows. Like they're really cute and really it looks really good. They could just like more of like a younger person, So if you're older, your future spouse is going to dress like younger. For men, again, she's going to dress like a younger woman. And for women, I feel as though your future spouse he's going to look younger than his age. Even though he may be older, he's going to look younger than his age. He's going to always be he's going to be very trendy. So he's going to always know what likes in trends. He might like a lot of shoes. He might always have like the most popular pants and the popular shirt that's in style right now. He's very much going to know how to dress. He's going to be very up to date with his style and the way he appears. And again, for the women, it's the same as well. But I do get a more feminine vibe for the women. It's gonna like to wear dresses, skirts, stuff like that. Especially with this Cancer, like, I don't know, I'm getting like a feminine mother or like a mothering vibe, where like somebody with like a beautiful flowy dress, and it's not like a fitted dress, like a Scorpio type of vibe, or you know what I'm saying? It's more of like very beautiful, very flowy, like what you would think of a very like a mother, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm thinking of one of them dresses that's like off the shoulder, and then like the bottom of it is like really flowy, and I don't know why I just associate that with like a very mothering like a mother would probably wear that, or a very like respectable, sweet, beautiful woman would wear that. Because it's not, I think she is very beautiful. She does get a lot of attention, but I don't think it's very like sexy. Like, I don't think she's very sexual. Like, I think she's very soft beauty. Yeah, very soft, and you can tell that she's very sweet, and I don't know, like she's just giving soft beauty. He's giving soft beauty. And again, they get a lot of attention, so they're not ugly at all. A lot of people find them very attractive. Possibly a lot of people want to be with them. They have this very feminine energy to them, so a lot of people want to be with them, and they feel as though that they're just really lovely. I'm hearing very pleasant to be around. A lot of people feel like they have like this very charming energy. They could have very beautiful eyes. That may be something that stands out to you, is like their eyes, very like beautiful eyes, very like a twinkle in their eyes or something like that. A beautiful smile as well, a big smile. But yeah, they get a lot of attention off their looks, Pile 5. So I hope that you are ready to have to fight these people off your person, because people fall in love with your person very easily, and that's off of their appearance. They just find them very beautiful. Like, they're giving very Aphrodite. So, Pile 5, I really hope this message resonated on your future spouse's appearance, and I will see you in my next video. And last pile of them all, we got pile 3. Oh, I said pile 3. Damn. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm glad this is the last pile, because I'm so tired. This video I've been filming for 2 hours. 2 hours. I'm proud of myself, but dang, I've been filming for 2 hours. I'm so tired. Okay, pile 6. Yes, this is your reading, pile 6. Part 2 on your future spouse. We are going to be diving into their appearance. It's going to be real quick, straight to the point. And this could be for men or for women. It does not matter. It's just what they look like. So I have 3 cards. I have planets, signs, and house. And this could be either the zodiac sign that they are, a dominant planet in their chart, or they have a lot of planets in this house. So whatever, resonates for you, just take it. So you got 10th house, Gemini, and Mars. So it could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, or Scorpio. So with your future spouse's appearance, I think when it comes to their clothing, they're going to be somebody that they may work a lot, and they may always have their work attire on. But I'm also getting that for some of you guys, I don't know if I said this in one of the readings, but your future spouse could possibly be like a real estate agent or something, and they have to look very presentable, very sophisticated with their appearance. I think they're very approachable. So however they look like somebody that you could easily approach them. They look very friendly. They're possibly very sociable. Somebody that talks to people. But they're just off their appearance, they look like a marketer. So it's making me think of somebody that has a suit and tie, or they may wear a button down, but they look very like businessman, businesswoman. And I don't even think it's nothing like crazy. I feel as though they look like somebody that's gonna make some money. But yeah, like I think that I don't know if they really care much about their appearance. They possibly, I mean, I do think they are attractive because we have Gemini, and I think Gemini rules the lovers. So I think they do attract a lot of attention, especially if they are somebody that appears to be very stable. If they have they look like they got money, they look like they make money, they look like a businessman, they attract a lot of attention. And especially with this Mars card, they may have like this more of fiery, fierce type of look to them. I don't know. You know how when you look at somebody, you know that they're not the one to mess with, that they'll cuss you out if they got to. Like, that's how your future spouse looks. But like I said, I think that they could possibly just always are in their work attire. Like, they're always trying to make money, they're always selling something, they're always at work possibly. But then again, they still look good. They look good. But I don't think that your future spouse is very big into like their appearance. I don't think they really care too much about that. I think they're mainly focused on their how they look. And with the 10th house, actually, how they look, it's like their reputation. So again, it's just going back to what they do for a living. They look like somebody that for example, they could be a construction worker, and they may look like they may sometimes, no offense pile 6, but they may have like dirty nails sometimes, or they may work out in the sun a lot, so they may look really tan, or like always look like they've been out in the sun. And I feel as though that they look like what they do when it comes to their career. And then again, like I said, people like it. People think they look good, but they just look like what they do for a living. Or for some of you guys, your future spouse may be the type of person where they make money off of their appearance. They make money off of how they look. It doesn't even have to be like a model or anything like that. It could be like somebody that's you know how like on the television, I've never said television in my life, but like on the TV, they have those people that they look good, you know, and it's like they're trying to sell, they're selling these products, but they have a person that's like selling it, and they put it on TV. So maybe your future spouse, they look like that, like that's what they do for a living, or like people want to put them in their ad or have them sell stuff for them. Let's see. Yeah, I just feel like with them, it's like how they look is what their reputation is. So again, if you guys have a future spouse that's like, people know not to mess with them, or like people, for example, your future spouse is known to not be the one to play with. They look like that. They look like, do not mess with them. I don't know why. Some of you guys, your future spouse could have dreads. They could have dreads. I'm also seeing a bald head, so they could have a bald head. Or for women, they could have like locks or something, or braids. I'm seeing like a blunt cut as well. But I do think your future spouse, when it comes to their appearance, they are approachable. There's somebody that, again, they possibly wear a lot of work attire, a lot of sophisticated wear. They look very successful. And this is probably why a lot of people are drawn to them. A lot of people want to talk to them, and why they do what they do. Like why a lot of people want them to advertise their product or advertise whatever they're doing. But yeah, again, like I said, they could have not Cancer, my bad. They could have Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, or Scorpio on their chart, or they could just embody this energy. But yeah, pile 6, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm sorry this part was really short. I may do another reading longer, especially when I get the rest of my cards. I don't know if you guys watched that video where I was just talking about how like I really don't have that many cards yet, and I ordered some and they should be here next month. So more readings, better readings on the way. Just be patient with me. I'm sorry that it's again really short, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope it resonated, and I will see you in my next video.